Season can make or break a team's chances.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Wagner passes to Carter. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Harris. Great D that time from Oubre. Butler against Carter. Oubre for 3. Rebound by the Magic. And here is Harris. There's the pass to Banchero. He gets it in there.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
For 3, Oubre. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Banchero. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Oubre passes to Butler. Here's Olynyk. Pass to Finney-Smith. Butler kicks to Oubre. That 3 off the mark. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And so here's Orlando. Banchero passes to Wagner, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Yes, that goes in.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Over to the wing. Here's Council. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Council's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Back to Wagner. Harris looking it over. 6 to shoot. Here's Suggs. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
10th in free throw percentage. And also, they're in the top half of the league in second chance points. A little room for improvement. Maybe just sending an extra guy to the glass would do it.
Greg, as you said, they're nearly all top of the league in block shots. You better be able to score from the perimeter against them because it is not easy to bring it inside. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Wagner. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
Oubre on the wing. It's good. Oubre's got 5 minutes.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Black's subbed in for Gary Harris. Isaac misses. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Hauser. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Butler. Releases. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shoots over Dick. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Warren with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Now, here's Suggs. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers. Connects from three-point range.
3-point field
Pick
goal.
works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the Wizards with possession. Magic knocking down the tray. Here's Dick. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And now it's Dick knocking down a three of his own. Brady ready to answer.
Wagner outside. To the inside. Black. It's rebounded by Dick.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Sinks the triple.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Here's Black. 17 points in his last outing. And the layup's good off the glass. Black's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Well, their pass to Dick. Offensive rebound.
Warren's showing you right there that he's more than willing to get his hands dirty and get to the offensive glass.
The Magic trail by 6. Suggs looking around. From past the arc. That shot is off. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Wizards lead by 6. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
The Magic. 13.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Black and Harris are the guard set. Wendell Carter is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, down low. The Magic trail by 9. Black kicks to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Assisted.
Big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Luke Cornett.
Into the lineup for your Wizards, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Here's Black. He has 5. Harris passes to Banchero. Puts the move on. Rebound, Washington. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. It felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Black the pass to Bitadze. Back to Black. Inside, here's Harris. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The inside game of Harris continues to get better. He's effective at finding spots inside to score from.
Oubre for 3. The rebound by Bitadze. The Magic trail by 8. Here's Black. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Now, here's Olynyk. He's tightly guarded. Oubre, good.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Black the pass to Carter. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Carter's got his first points in this one. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. You look at Orlando. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. And checking out Washington, a couple spots below.
And when I look at Washington, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively, because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Oubre inside the three-point line. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Magic trail by 14. Black in the post, covered by Oubre. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity strike. Jalen Suggs on top.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Wagner following the three-pointer by Washington. Isaac kicks to Black. Drills it from outside. Black's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Oubre on the wing. The three. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Passes it to Isaac. Here's Wagner. Feeds it to Black. A second chance effort. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got his 4th rebound in this one. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Council. Misses the 3. The Magic trail by 16. Lets it go from 11. Black, no good.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Washington making some changes. Grady Dick comes in for Kelly Oubre, and it's Butler in for Terrence Mann.
Jared Butler.
Pass to Council. Kept alive by Washington. Nice ball movement by Washington. Dick can't get it to go. Magic shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Here's Suggs. No good there. Jake with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Suggs. That one goes. Count it. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
And so it's Washington in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
DC family, a big round of applause for your Wizards.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They're leading by 16. Kenny, give us your take.
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
On the road, you got to have mental toughness, Ernie, Kenny. They ain't got it. They haven't shown it. Looking frustrated, discouraged. Team leaders have to step up in the third quarter. Oh, this is barbecue chicken alert.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side. My brother.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kelly Oubre having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Butler. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Council in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Wagner, and finish off by Wagner.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
And so it's Washington with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Council. Shoots over Wagner. And it's Council missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Suggs. Some solid defense from Butler. Washington leading now by 14. Here's Council. Here's Finney-Smith. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Okay, time for an injury report. We got a chance to check up on T.J. Warren's status. David.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Washington. He said that it's a strained groin muscle. They're going to ice it and try and reduce the inflammation. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game for the Wizards. Warren's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Fournier subbed in for Oubre. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Clock is at 3. Another miss by Orlando.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Council. No good from outside.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Wagner passes to Carter. And the layup falls.
Wendell Carter Jr.
Carter's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Banchero. The shot's good. Banchero's got 6.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Out to the right wing. And it's Council missing. The Magic trail by 10. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Fires from 14. Rebound, Washington. Olynyk got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And it's Council missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's Wagner. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Washington leading now by 10. Olynyk the pass to Butler. And again, Washington no good. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Suggs throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Banchero. Isaac's checked in for Wagner. And Black's subbed in for Suggs.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Fournier for 3. Can they get it? Hauser the pass to Fournier. They get it again. The pass to Mann. Launches it from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Wizards leading by 8. Dick passes to Hauser. For 3, Fournier. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low, here's Bitadze. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Jonathan
Strong
Isaac.
to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Harris. It's rebounded by Dick. Wizards shooting a meager 37% for the game. Pass to Hauser. Shoots over Wagner. And the basket by Hauser.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Fournier. Passes it to Harris. From deep. Here's Bitadze. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bitadze's got his second basket of the night.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Isaac outside. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Black. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now just a 4-point Wizards lead.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's the Wizards, up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Magic trail by 4. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Wagner is out there with Black. Then there's Banchero. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Bitadze in at the 4 spot. And the Wizards with possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Cornet kicks to Oubre. A 3-pointer, no good. Now Banchero. And the pass to Bitadze. Banchero outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Bitadze with the bucket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Butler passes to Oubre. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
To tie it up. And it's Council with the rebound. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Oubre for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Washington basketball.
Olenek is checked in for Washington. And the Magic making a change here as well. Suggs is checked in. Washington calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Buries it from 3-point range.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Now, here's Wagner. Tight defense on him. Can't cash in from close range. Wizards leading by 5. Passes to Olenek. Oubre on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the 3s.
Now, here's Banchero. Rebound by Butler. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oubre, good.
Oubre looking comfortable and confident from the corner there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Black. Over Butler. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. A great 4th quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Oubre, good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kelly Oubre.
Hey, tip of a hat to the big fella for how he's knocked down shots from the perimeter. You just assume every 3-pointer he takes is going in. He's been lethal from there all game long.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason. Now, here's Banchero. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Wizards foul.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
First team.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Banchero looking around and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tough play that time by Wagner against the defense, drawing the foul.
Shooting for Orlando, Mo Wagner. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Wagner. And the Wizards with possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Well, they're passed to Olynyk. Wizards passing it around. And that one's good. Counsell.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now, here's Wagner. Harris outside. Banchero outside. Clock at 4. 17-foot shot on the way.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Washington.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And really an important win from a pride standpoint. Nobody likes getting swept, so they're able to salvage a win in this 4-game season series.
Yeah, and at 1-3, I mean, their record against this team obviously not pretty, but again, to your point, it's about pride and not being swept.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kelly Oubre.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
So it's the Wizards now, after the Magic pick up 2.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the three-pointer by Washington. Harris outside. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Now, here's Butler. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.